Alright, what is up, everyone? We are back. Um, it has been about a month since I last streamed, and that's because I was out of the country touring around Europe. Um, I'm probably not going to be streaming as much anymore. It was fun for a while, but no one's really watching. I never expected anyone to watch, but just kind of become a hassle, especially with my connection dropping. But I figured, hey, might as well do it with golf a little bit. We'll see. So, we're playing 2K25. Um, I bought this game on release, played it a little bit, just random rounds with mostly with friends, but haven't done the career at all. I just want to show the settings I'm using because I'm trying to make it as real and as difficult for me as possible. And I'm going to suck at first, especially because overalls are a thing in this game and they weren't in the past, and you start at 65 overall. But so I'm leaving my swing difficulty at pro. Let's look at some of the other ones. No putt previews. Course yardage only using the book. All of the pro visions are going to be turned off. Turning the scout camera off, so I got to use the book. The two big things that I'm leaving on that are aids and green grid because you can't really see them. And I'm going to actually turn that on. There's just certain things that you need because it's a video game. So basically what that does is it just, when that was on fade, when it shows you like how far back you got to pull your club, eventually I could probably figure that out, but I'm going to leave it on for now. But the two main things is I'm leaving the green grid on because it's hard to read, and then the wind speed. Because since obviously it's a video game, I can't feel the wind, so I need to know what the wind's doing. So those are the only two things I'm really doing that's aiding me. And then we're gonna start our Q school. Or we're gonna start from Q school, and I imagine this is gonna take a while, but that's alright. One second. Alright, so we gotta finish in the top 5 in this season to go directly to PGA Tour, finish in the top 40 to move up. Alright, and so for users, we're not going to sim anything, but just in case I decide to do pro and pro, actually, I'm going to put this down to pro-am because Q School, they're basically pro-am. So I think that's fitting, plus I don't want to get stuck in the Q School. I haven't played this game that much, and I've kind of handicapped myself. So I'm going to put it on Pro-Am to make it a little bit easier on myself. Conditions normal, 4 rounds, not dynamic, but we're going to be playing everything, so that doesn't really matter. It does matter, so we're playing everything. Troy Anderson. Hey, Cookie Puss. I just got word that you just signed on with our agency. You got time for a quick call? Let's do it. Oh, Jake. Hey, Cookie Puss. I'm Troy, your agent. I'm super excited to represent you in the golfing world. Nice to meet you, Troy. Just a heads up, a new player influence contest has been announced, and you're one of the participants. The goal is to achieve 10 million followers. You gain followers by excelling in tournaments and participating in interviews. Wow, that's definitely a huge challenge, but I'm ready to give it everything I've got. Let's go for it. Sounds good. Awesome. Keep in mind that your replies may impact how the public perceives you at our agency. We break down personality into three main types: bold, composed, and reserved. Your personality can shift over time, so no need to nail this on the first swing. But to get us started on the fairway, which one would you consider yourself? I don't put up with nonsense, and I don't shy away from confrontation. I know my worth. Trust me, I'm going to dominate out there. That's me, hands down. I'm very comfortable with my ability to maintain a balanced personality. I'm not one to be too flashy or self-promoting. I describe myself as composed. People often tell me I'm humble and down to earth. For me, it's crucial to be a good person first and a good athlete second. I guess you might call reserved. None of those really seem like me. I'm kind of in the middle of the two, to be honest. So we'll go with composed. Great. By the way, you personally will become unknown. Sorry, it's small writing compared to where I'm reading. From where I'm sitting. So, by the way, your personality, got it, will become unknown if you don't engage in interviews and conversations for too long. But once you determine your personality type and stick to it for 3 weeks, you'll start receiving a popularity boost. Gotcha. Anything else? That's it. Get out there and make a name for yourself. Alright, so let's go to... Oh, we got a message here. Hi, Kickbus, Canadian brand. We're proud of our heritage of pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Your passion and skill perfectly match that spirit. Let's talk. The golf club. Delighted to say yes, and there's the opportunity. Alright, well, we'll sign. It's our only opportunity now. Following sponsorships. Clubs. No, it looks like I can do all three. Sure, why not? We got 28 followers. Alright, let's go to these settings. We're going to mess these. So we'll change these when we get to... We'll change opponent if we're going to get PGA Tour, but while we're in Corn Fair and Q School, we'll keep it a Pro-Am. That length. Okay. CPU skill's going to go up to 100. CPU event. I'm going to bring that down to about 40. Bring this down to 5. CPU attendance. Bring this down. Just an FYI, I'm not doing this on my knowledge. I followed or I watched some kind of video who claims that these are realistic settings. So we're going to see how they work. If they end up being bad, we will find a different one to go with. But all right, I think those are good. No, cancel. No. All right, let's just get going. First round. What is the interactive sim? Well, we're gonna play, so. Like I said, I'm probably gonna suck until I figure this out a little bit, but
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
we'll at least play one round. I don't know.
Top 5 and get that PGA Tour card as the next 40 finishers.
I don't know how many rounds we'll do today, but we'll at least do one. And we're gonna play through it. -6, and it's on Pro-Am. It's supposed to be -1 to 3. Oh.
We head down to the first tee now.
Alright, so with the yardage book, I have to use this book here, so I can. Does my aim move the yardage thing? Nope. So I actually might need to change that because I think in previous games your aim would match on the yardage book, so it would help. But whatever. You know what? I'm gonna do that. That's so we're gonna turn the scout camera on. Maybe we'll change it when we figure this out more, but okay. Yeah, because you got to be able to see where you're going. I mean, alright, so first swing, let's go.
Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
Good start.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, shouldn't have too much trouble getting out of here, fellas. It's ended up in a pretty decent lie, all things considered. This one might be in a little danger. It needs to hold on to the fairway.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down.
Stop. Ho, ho, ho. Use the Texas wedge. It's up 2 inches. Oop. How far away are we? Four yards, so about 12 feet. I think that's good. Nope.
A bogey putt awaits.
You should have chipped it.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Alright. 264.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching. Four left.
Come on, get in there. Get in there. Go.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Trying to bounce back after that.
I don't like how it's slanted. I just want to hit it up and down. I'm going to try to just go up and down and see what happens. He pulls it
Looks
to the right.
Going with the 5-iron. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. This would be a great up and down.
Stop. Oh, God.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
An important par save.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt's going to move pretty hard to the left.
I like the pace on this putt. This is tracking. Is it going to go down? That was a nice putt. Had a good-looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. And that sees him drop down the
standings. Gotta get some birdies here.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Par would be nice, too. Alright, so we got to do a little slanting here. Maybe if I turn the remote. Okay, that seemed to work a little bit better. Come on, curve,
Good
curve.
shot there, Beamer. 3 over for the day.
Alright, so a little above my feet there.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Oh, what a shot.
Well played. Lovely shot. A birdie putt awaits. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
So it's 144 like last place.
It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
I didn't see how many people were in the event. So we got a little wind at our back. Okay, so slanting seems to work. I'm not pulling it to the
This lie's
right,
not great.
or pushing it to the right as much. Alright, so it's not too deep rough, but we do need to give a little extra.
This one's not going to get there. Coming up short.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
This one looks straight up and down, so. Break.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
No, it didn't.
And he needs this to save par.
Alright, so we got quite a bit of break for a 7-foot putt, look right to left. So I'm going to put it, look, right here, I think. And downhill, so it's a little bit more.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage.
9 under.
We've arrived at a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Alright, give me a second to get the message at work. Astronaut. Alright, sorry about that. I may get bothered for help again as well, so. Oh, that might be good. That might be real good. Nope. I thought it was going to fade more.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. I'm not sure he selected the right
trying
club
to pull
here.
it a
This one
little
looks to
bit.
be coming up short.
I was
It's a little
trying to
wayward.
pull it and get it over the
Story
tree,
of the
but
day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
go, go, go. Oh,
How close was that to going in?
my chipping's on point. Chipping and pitching.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Taking a little par though. A little right to left break, not too much. Outside the cup should be good.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Teeing
10
off
under
here
is
at the 7th.
ridiculous. Fairway finder.
That's a good-looking shot there.
Got 165 yards in. Clean lie. Wind a little left to right. Let's drop back a little bit. There's a little bit of break, so we're going to go even more. Let's see how this does. I think I pushed it. Should be on the green now. That's not too bad.
And he's safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup. Penny,
All right,
take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Yeah, pretty good right to left here. Downhill. Downhills are always going to break more, so I'm going to go like all the way out here. Trying to envision this. A little left. All right, we'll try this. We'll see if my initial instinct was correct or if I would have gone too far.
This one's looking good. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
Look at that friggin' pin placement on 17th. That's going to be rough.
Now, the par 3/8. Opting for the 3-wood.
Hoping for a little bit more fade, but 234 yards away on the green.
Not a
I'll
bad
take that
shot,
all day, every day.
Still a chance. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
That's not 20 foot, 234 out. I'll take that. All right, so it looks like we're about even. No up or down. It's a pretty good break. Trying to envision this in my head. So I think I need to go out to like right here.
Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way.
Ooh.
No
That's right.
harm done. Nestled it up close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. On the tee of the par 5 ninth.
Push that one. There's no water there, right? Am I going to hold on the fairway? Yeah, first cut.
Setting up in the first cut here.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Well, that'll work there. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Might go up a little bit. We got a little bit of wind in our face. Ooh, we'll just have to overhit it a little bit, I think.
This one could take a little bounce to the left.
Yeah, I knew I needed a little bit more.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
All right, so we got uphill, so it's not going to break as much.
Take us through this putt.
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
And the break is early. And then it slows down. So I only think we probably need to go to like right here. That might even be a little too much. Oh, this feels good. I think I'm going to end up giving it too much, but we'll find out. Not enough.
Good.
I thought I was going to putt through a lot of that break, to be honest.
Putting for a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Yep, 1 over after 3 birdies to start, or 3 bogeys to start.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
All right, we'll just leave right there. We got a little bit, a little left because we got wind a little bit left to right, but at our back. Did I hit the tree?
That's a bit out of shape. He's setting up for his second shot.
Not too buried, but enough to boost it up a little bit.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
Oh, it was almost pretty good, actually. It just took an awful bounce.
Let's see if we get this one up and down.
Full on my feet, so it's going to go to the right. Oof. I think I can make this if I have a good chip here. Come on, break, break, break.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
That's perfect. Go. I knew that was going to happen.
For the second shot at the 11th.
How far out am I? As far as a crow flies, it's about 300 yards. I think I want to go about 188. I want to go up further than this. This will be good.
Stay on the cut stuff. And that one has failed to escape the rough. So he's got more work to do here.
Pretty good lie. I'm going to add a club. Bring it back. Oh, I can't give it any elevation for backspin.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This would be a great up and down.
There's a little uphill, so I want to make sure it's got the legs. I'll be aggressive here. Actually, I think I'm going to hit past a lot of that break, so I'll go here.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
I think this one is heading for the bunker.
God damn it.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yep, I'll take that. Got a birdie putt.
And he's managed to find the green, but
Long
midway from
birdie
the
putt,
flag.
so it's quite a bit uphill.
Okay, John,
Bit of
what's he
break.
looking at with this putt?
If it was downhill, I mean, I think we'd need to go like way over here,
I'd
but
say
since it's
25
uphill,
feet
I'm
to the
gonna
cup from here.
go like right there. Right here.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up.
Almost got the pro.
With a little tap in.
The pro roll into the hole there.
Currently at 2 over par. Hole number 13, a par 3.
It's 5 hybrid, so it's gonna roll out. Nope. Come on, come back, come back, come back.
That one's into the drink, folks.
I was worried about that. It was pretty deep in there, actually. Oh, double.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Triple.
This putt is about 17 feet long.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
No, I thought I missed
And
that.
he's moving down to 5 over for the event. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Not good. I'll just leave it here. Just need to get a little bit more confident with the swings, but I think I'm close.
Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got around 205 yards to the pin from here.
Okay, that'll work.
Quite a bit uphill, so.
Well, this looks pretty
I pushed
handy.
it.
Got a chance here.
Go, go.
Oh, no!
And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 5 over for the day. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. It's heading to the bunker for sure.
Yeah, I
This shot
should
now
have
being
finished that
played from
swing.
the fairway bunker. This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green.
Yeah, that
Setting up
wasn't
for
a good
his
idea.
third shot.
I think this will be alright.
Good shot there.
That was a good shot.
This would be a great par putt if you can make this. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it too much. Just enough to break in. This actually might be even a little too much. I'm going to move it. But I got to get us.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, that's a good
Oh,
way
I
to
thought it
win.
wasn't
was
going
a
to go far
challenging
enough.
hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Alright, let's see if we can get a
That's
couple
now
birdies
5
done
over
here.
for the tournament.
So we got a par 5, then we got the par 3.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5.
Oh, that was perfect.
Wonderfully played.
I'm not going directly for it. We're going to just try to get it on and have a putt. You know what? That's alright. Nice little chip for eagle, or chip, well, chip is for eagle, but a little downhill. Right to left for sure. Go.
How close was
Oh.
that to going down?
Oh.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and
I'm
down.
putting this one though. How far are we? We're gonna go up a little bit since we are on the fringe. Use right to left. Nope.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That's disappointing.
And it's a one-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Ooh,
But,
I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Alright, so our goal is to just get it on the fucking green. So we're going to give it an extra club and bring it back a little bit. Hopefully, I won't go over that hill. Oh, I pushed it.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. I'm not sure if that was luck or skill. Just barely cleared the sand. Has managed to keep it on the green as well. This putt is from a long distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
I don't even get it up the hill.
Ooh, that almost went down.
Jesus. I'm putting this one.
So close. This is a triple bogey attempt here. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage.
I fell apart on the back, didn't I? It's alright. That's alright. We knew it was going to be rough to start. I'd figure all this out. The drives are getting a little bit better.
You couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
My approach shots haven't been great.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That got a little out of control, I think. This would be a great up and down from this spot. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
I think to make this.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
I agree. But not a ton.
Go on, get in the hole. And that is a bogey to finish his day.
$15 under.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Alright, I gotta check these settings again.
Well,
Did I put it on like master?
On behalf of Rich Bean, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
I don't know what that stuff is. I'll figure it out though. Alright, what do you think? Had a rough go. Do we want to see if we can do one more round? Let's do it. We'll do one more round. But before we do this, I am going to get one more drink. Yeah. Hi, Luna. Oh, you go, girl. So in Europe, we went to one of the oldest, if not the oldest, whiskey distilleries in the world, and bought a bottle of their whiskey, and it's pretty damn good whiskey, if I do say so myself. Wasn't cheap, but good. I bought the cheapest bottle they had, and it was still, I think, about $80. Even my brother bought a bottle, and he does not like whiskey. I love whiskey, so just straight, just neat, whiskey neat. Depending on the whiskey, it might need to be on the rocks, but good whiskey, just neat. I do throw a whiskey stone in there. You put the whiskey stones in the freezer, they get cold, so it does kind of chill it. So I do like my whiskey a little chilled, but not watered down, which is what the ice does. But if it's cheaper whiskey, I'll do it on the rocks. So +8 on the back.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is currently 9 over for the tournament as we begin our coverage.
I mean, graphically, this game is pretty sick. I actually do think EA Sports is better graphically, but I mean, it's still pretty good. The water looks good. Trees look good. Oh, it looks like we're playing with a little bit more wind today.
That was into the fairway. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Quality shot, that one.
I'm sweating right now.
This is his second shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This needs
not great, but I got a putt.
Little work to the left-hand side.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
7 feet down, it looks
all right,
up.
Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is looking like 37 foot.
No, it's because I'm aimed off the green, that's why. Okay.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
A good look at par here.
Ooh, I thought it was going to roll out.
For the event.
God, I am sweating right now. It is so effing hot here.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That should find the cut stuff.
The drives are getting better. Just seem to get the friggin' approach shots to start falling for me. Ooh, that might actually be pretty good. Go. Come on, get a roll. Bounce to the right. There we go. Get up there.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Yeah, not too much, though. I really don't think I'm going to do that much break, so... I still did too much. Oh, I kind of pushed it a little bit.
Ooh.
But that's a birdie. I'll take a birdie all day, every day.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Assuming I don't fuck this up.
Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at 8 over for the event.
31. What the fuck?
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
All right. Pushed it.
Going with the 6-iron here.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Second shot here on the third. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
No, are you kidding me? Oh, we might call it here. That one frustrated me. Okay. We're calling it. We'll be back and finish this later.